Everybody's Doom here, and we're back for part 2 of my custom creature, the Mindyip. And I'm not going to lie and say that it's gone exactly how I planned it. I'm worried it's going to be front heavy, and if it is, I think what we can do is glue something metal up underneath to add some weight. But I'm kind of worried about it. So I'm going to get some paint here. This is white paint, Apple Barrel Walmart crap, nothing spectacular. And I'm going to get a makeup brush, something soft. And we're going to lighten him up and see what we have to work with here. So what I had is, like in my game, Tomorrow Comes Doom, there is a knowledge system that everybody can learn, no matter what class they are, called general knowledge. And basically, it'll give you access to other knowledges, but with the DC is much higher. So, for example, if you have a good general knowledge, you might know about just about anything. But, so if it were like a DC knowledge religion, for example, or a DC 10 knowledge religion, it's going to be like a DC 20 general knowledge. And this just allows everyone to kind of know what's going on and make a guess at what's going to happen. And a lot of people put points into it, some don't. And it's just my thing, you know. It's me wanting people to get more insight into the world and know about stuff. So they encounter these strange creatures drinking out of this rainbow stream that's kind of like the oily residue, but it's very, very rainbowy. And it's because a magic tower where some wizards were getting something from like hell through a portal. They were getting like potion stuff, and they had to build a machine, and then they died. And whatever was sending the stuff through the portal, long after the wizards died, was still dropping the potions. And the potion thing bottle that was collecting it had been overfilled. It was just spilling onto the floor, which had corroded away into a stream that had run underneath the tower. And it was going down into like a town's drinking supply. And these creatures were naturally drawn to it, and that's how they ended up encountering them. They were like, you know, because they eat magic. And they befriended one, and one of the players used their ability to talk to animals, not talk to, but, you know, like befriend animals with the communication skill. And they went ahead and got it to come over and start drinking some of this stuff, and tried to help them clean up, but they couldn't get the result they wanted, and they kind of gave up on it. And then the creature kind of got scared because somebody fired a flintlock, and it startled it, and it ran away. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to base coat this guy in a reddish pink color. So I'm going to find my darkest pink I have, which appears to be cameo pink. Nope, never mind. I got the perfect pink parfait, aka Pepto-Bismol. Let's set this off to the side and get a bigger brush so we can get some coverage here. Make sure your brush is damp before you paint most of the time, or you're just dragging stuff around all chalky and awkward. And I think we're going to need 2 coats looking at this dude, and that's okay. Oh, in between part 1 and 2, I did add 2 little gem bead things to the eyes there, on the side of his head for eyes. And he's going to have giant, big, like, sad eyes. I don't know how I'm going to paint them yet. And they don't have ears that you can see, because their ears are really tiny and inside their fur. So I didn't add any kind of ears, even though I thought that might be a good idea. Alright, I think I got most of them covered for now. I'm going to set that in the water and set this off to the side. And let's +2 hot air gun this bad boy. I know you guys love it when I use magic items anyways. Okay. I'm going to clean my brush off, get it back in there, and get some more of this pink on them and get another coat going. Now these things are supposed to be kind of shaggy and furry, and unfortunately I just don't have a good method for capturing that look. But I think it's going to be okay. I think people are going to understand when they see on my table. They're going to see it and know what it is instantly because of the descriptions I got. And so what I was talking about was that with that general knowledge is it's good because it lets everyone who's been adventuring, and they can put points into this and learn it over time as they get more powerful. It gives them the opportunity to be more involved in the world they're around and take notes about what they may or may not know about things they've encountered. And instead of having a couple specialized classes that can only know about stuff, really, everyone can know things. And it makes everyone feel like their character is learning and part of the world, or has had past experiences that are helpful. And that's very important. So even if you are still playing D&D, it's a good system to use the general knowledge, I would say. And you don't have to if you don't want to, obviously. All my stuff's just ideas. It's just stuff I do. Okay. Now we're going to want to dry him off. Oh, wait, let's get the top of his neck a little better right there. Now we're going to want to dry him off pretty good and move on. Now, if you were to pick up a Mindyip, they're actually very, very, very light. If they've eaten a ton of magic, they might be heavy for a while until they process that magic. And they poop out little rainbow turds. And their colors of their turds can vary depending on whether it was like conjuration magic they were eating or whatever kind of magic they were recently eating. It's kind of like the big thing that affects their digestive system. But what's nice is they can even eat corrupted kind of stuff. They're not limited to only eating good magic things. They can also eat terrible magic. So now I'm getting a bigger makeup brush. Something like this. That's not getting great coverage, so I'm going to swap to one just a little bit smaller than that. So I can get inside the legs, and in between the legs and stuff with it. Okay, so he's pink and dumb looking for sure, and that's what I wanted. Now we're going to go inside his mouth with a little bit of this. I'm going to get some tape. You can use a red wash, or you can just paint it red, or however you want to do it, but what I want to do with mine, and even though probably no one will ever see this part, is I'm just going to do a red dab in there. I'm going to drag that down onto his tongue. So let me get my small brush here. kind of want to go all the way around the rim of the mouth with that, but I feel like I'll ruin something. Then I'm going to paint his eyes. Now, because these things have natural predators, what you're going to tend to see in the Mindyip community is that their eyes are on the side of their head so they can be watchful of things that might want to eat them or kill them. And I wouldn't focus too much on the top part of that eye because I am going to paint an eyelid with pink over that. We're going to hit that with the +2 hot air gun and burn real quick. And then I'm going to get like a medium blue. Maybe. I'm just going to get a dab of that and set it right there. And then I'm going to kind of put it so he's looking down. Like that. I'm going to hit it with the +2 hot air gun and burning again real quick. And then I'm going to get that cameo pink, that first pink color we used that was obnoxious, which by the way still is. And I'm just going to paint the top half of that pink again. Simulating an eyebrow or eyelid. See that? Okay. Let's look at that. So I did that. And I'm just going to hit right along that bottom part a little bit too. But I'm just making the pink. I'm not actually dragging it onto the eyeball. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, by the way. This was not something I had... I made this creature up on the fly, and I never thought I'd actually make a miniature for it. And then I was like, yeah. Yesterday I thought I'd like to, and I decided to do one. Alright, all we have left now is base work. And we're going to be careful on that because we don't want to ruin any of the other stuff we've done. So let's get this out of the way. And let's get some dark brown here. This is burnt umber from Walmart. I don't think it's a Walmart brand. I've said that before. But and we're going to get this size 3 brush. And let's start nailing this base out. And what we want to do is we don't want to paint his little feet. If you do get paint on his feet, do not panic, because I had planned on coming back on those with a dark gray or like maybe a bluish gray to do his like hoof parts. So I mean, if you get a little paint on him right now, I would not be overly concerned. It's not going to ruin this mini. However, you are going to have to throw it away if you get any on his feet. So. Oh, look. This is what I said not to do, you bastard. All right. Getting a medium brown. But I'm just going to go in here and create some variation. Okay. I'm going to hit him with the +2 hot air gun and burn him. I'm going to get dark gray. This color's called Pavement. It's my favorite color on earth. And I went to go buy more of this and they didn't have any, so I have like 2 partial jugs of it left and that's it. Then you want to hit some of these rocks. Well, I say rocks, but they're really just little grains of sand that we glued in here to add some weight. Okay. I'm going to get my black out here. Get a little bit of black. Nope. And with a damp brush, I'm going to go around the outside. Okay. Now I want to get his feet. I'm getting a tiny brush. And to do his feet, I'm going to use that black and a light blue and mix a blue-gray out of it. Can you see? Yeah. I'm going to paint his feet with that. Well, it sounds like there's some fun and wrestling going on upstairs without me. I'll allow it. But when I get up there, it will be WrestleMania. Okay. Now I'm going to get that and I'll make it just a little bit lighter. I'm going to touch around, cover up any of the pink, which there is quite a bit of. Okay. I'm going to get one more medium gray here and do some little touch work on the rocks. And then we'll get some hot air on here. Where's my... Okay. So if there's any weird spots that you could not get into with the paintbrush or you happen to notice you missed, this is your time to fix that when we go to our flock. So I'm just getting some clear glue and a toothpick. And I usually use a ratty old toothpick for this. Because there's some really small areas I need to get into, I'm going to use a sharp new toothpick. And I'm going to find where that pink shows up, like right there. And I'm going to get in there. And I'm going to use this to cover that up. Also, if there's any other little wonky paint spots you don't like, this is the time to hide those. I think we got it. Flock. All right. I think we got him. Got him how we wanted him. All right, so anyways, again, I'm usually doing the monster manual, and this is not that. This is something that I created on the off the top of my head during a game, and I decided I wanted to be part of my world. And you can do the same thing too, as long as you have some solid ideas. Now, when we see this guy again, likely I'm going to have a coin glued up inside there, okay? That's just to add weight, because I'm worried how heavy his neck is that he'll, fall forward and bang his poor little head. So thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing here, if you like what I'm doing here, please hit like, subscribe, share, the notification bell icon, leave me a comment, tell me I'm doing a good job, a bad job, in-between job, whatever you want to tell me. Join our Discord and hang out with us, paint some miniatures, play some role-playing games, craft something, maybe a house, whatever you want to do. We can do all kinds of stuff on there. It's a different format because we're not sharing it with the whole world. We're just doing it to hang out and have fun. And we can talk about anything we want, and we can have music, and it's just different than a video where, we can only do what we can do. So, do that. And then if you really, really want to support us, Asco and I would love it if you went to the website and bought some minis. We have a discount code for 25% off your first month of the minis that's been extended because apparently people like that. 25% off discount code. So we're going to keep providing that for a while at least until we get a bazillion people buying our minis. And then we'll probably not do it anymore. No, I'm joking. I don't know what the plan is. And then we have a free discount code in our Discord where you get a complete miniature sent to you at no expense, comes to your house, blah, blah, blah. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And I'll probably be back in the monster manual, and I'm thinking it's the Howler. So